Welcome back, everyone. Today I've wrote down a list of ingredients of the things I have, either that's herbs or essential oils, and I'm going to create some elixirs today. I have roller balls. That's what I'm starting on right now. I feel like you can use roller balls for all elixirs. You don't have to have, little bottles where you can drop them out or whatever. You can roll your thumb across. Here's the top of it. You can roll your thumb across the top and get a little bit out of your thumb and, bless your doorways or whatever you want to use it for. So, you can take the cap off like I showed you. Like, you can take the cap off, use a dropper bottle like I have here that I have to use for some of my oils, and, pull it out, drop it, wherever you need to drop it to, on a necklace or whatever. So, the one I'm showing you here is going to be for banishing evil, protection, and purifying your space. You can see inside there I have a sage leaf, and I also have 10 drops of cloves so far. We're about to add dragon's blood. Like I said, the reason why I need this dropper, that would drop a bunch of that in one, and I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to squeeze a little bit out of here. I'm gonna drop that in here. I'll probably do another 10 drops in this one too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. That was perfect. Could not have gotten better. Oh, and the smell of this is amazing. That's just cloves, sage, and dragon's blood. Just the smell of that. It's got a sweet, almost like a cinnamony smell to it. Oh, it smells really good. But that's it. That's one for banishing evil, protection, and purifying your space. I will add coconut oil to these so they can last longer. And coconut oil is safe for, your skin or to ingest, because some of these elixirs, you will be able to just take it and, maybe drop a little bit on your thumb, put in your mouth, whatever, internally, externally. But some of these I wouldn't do. I would, for some of the oils or the herbs, definitely ask your doctor if, it's safe for you to take it internally or use it at all. I know I was doing some research on oregano, and that says you shouldn't take oregano before any surgeries or anything like that. So definitely consult your doctor when using these, even for metaphysical properties in your magical works, depending on how you're using them. That's one of them so far. I would love to, take on everybody's thoughts and, what they want. I am selling these, by the way. You can go to my Facebook link, which I will leave that down below in the comments. That will lead you straight to my Reiki, Hands of Light and Love. That is where I will be selling each individual oil. You can comment at the bottom or message me on my Facebook page. Let me know what blend of herbs and oils you want to put together. I am going to be purchasing some smaller little gemstones and crystals so I can put those in there as well. Again, if you decide to create your own gemstones and crystals, be aware of which ones can be toxic, because I guess malachite, I believe, that one can dissolve and create a poison, basically, so you don't want to end up ingesting that. So I know a lot of people have put crystals in water to enhance, the water, and that you get the benefits from that. Malachite would not be a good one. Some will just dissolve and you just won't have them ever again. So really be cautious of what ones you're putting in there. Do the research. I may later on make a video and go over a bunch of different stones and what's okay to put in water, what's okay to put in oil, and what is not okay. But definitely do your research. You know, don't always just follow what I say. You know, find your own research. You know, you may find something that says something completely different. It's a more credible source. That's fine. You know, find what you find. But let's see. I mean, see what else I can find. I mean, right now we're going through this whole coronavirus stuff, so I feel like using a lot of purifying oils, something to cleanse the space, clean the space, so that, you know, you can ward yourself from any disease. So I like to do a lot of healing stuff. But let's see, I'm gonna go through a list of what I have here. I have thyme, sage, rosemary, lemongrass, cinnamon, frankincense, ylang ylang, lemon, orange, peppermint, dragon's blood, vetiver, oregano, clove, rose, and lavender. So let's get into one of these for enhancing your spiritual abilities. I know there's a lot of people out there that, you know, they focus on their spiritual abilities and how they work, and that's fantastic. So I'm gonna create an oil for you guys here. Let us use another one of these beautiful bottles here. These, I mean, you can have these with you, and they just visually appealing. Fantastic to have. Get this roller ball off here. And this one, I believe, what did I find? Lavender and oregano are really good for this. But I don't feel like those two are going to go together scent-wise. I know a lot of you, when you create these, you're going to want the scent to be, you know, it smells good. You know, you want a appealing smell. You don't want to, like, you know, use it like, oh, gross, you know. So I'm trying to find, you know, things that pair together real well. But again, I never know. Oregano and lavender might pair well, very well. I don't know. Frankincense is a really good one. I know frankincense and lavender is really good. It can also be used for frankincense and lavender together can be used to help relaxation. Rolling it like behind, like on the base of your neck here or on your temples. So let's go with that one because it has a couple different benefits. I mean, all these have like multiple different benefits. There's healing benefits, there's your magical benefits, but I like to focus more on the magical benefits right now because I'm gonna eventually add these to my shop, and I want people to, you know, find things for them that they have use for. So let's see. Cinnamon, we ain't going there just yet. We are going to. Where's my frankincense? I need to go grab my frankincense. Give me 1 second. All right. I found one of my frankincense oils. And my oils, they do come from, you know, many different sources. So they're not all from one company or anything. Here's my frankincense. I'm gonna use, again, I'm probably gonna stick to the whole 10 drops and 10 drops of, you know, each one. I feel like that's a pretty good amount to use, and they will work perfectly for you. Some of these are thicker than others. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Frankincense has a very earthy smell as it comes from a tree, the resin of a tree. And then lavender. A little bit of that, put a few drops in that. Lavender is more of a, I may just do 5 drops of lavender. Lavender has a very sharp smell, so it can overpower a lot of the other oils. So take that into consideration when you are doing your oils as well. One, two, three, four. Let's do 5. Let's just do 5, because like I said, that can be very overpowering. I can really smell it right now. Do I have any? I might. So it's like I think I can. Let's see. Let's go ahead and add sage to this one as well. Decent leaf. We're gonna break this one up. The other one I kind of just broke in half and put it in there. I'll break this one up a little bit. Some people say if you write your intention on a sage leaf and burn it, it will, put that into effect. If I could find a good writing utensil I can use to like write on one of these leaves, and then tear it up and stick it in the oil, I think that would be perfect. So here we go. I'm just gonna break it into probably 4 pieces here. I'll let that smell of that sage really get into the oil itself. Bring that aroma in there. So we're going to toss that in there. Take the other 2 chunks. Toss that in there as well. And it soaks it up pretty quickly. But I mean, once I put in the coconut oil and I shake it up, I feel like it's really gonna disperse it. It smells very flowery. Like I said, lavender really takes over and hits that, your senses really, really hard. But that's gonna be a good one to boost your psychic abilities. It'll also create relaxation. You can take it, roll it on your third eye here when you're doing meditations. I recommend if you're going to do a meditation, especially if you're going to do one. Sorry, my battery was dying there. If you want to do a meditation like in the bath or something, roll a little bit on your third eye, a little bit in the back of your neck, and just relax and just let it absorb and meditate and see where your abilities go. And I need to make sure I know where I have all these. So I have a bunch of different kinds of roller balls themselves. I have these really beautiful looking ones. I have regular blue and I have brown or amber. So let's go ahead and place these in here so I know where they're at. I'm gonna go ahead and find my pen here. What did I write down with that so I can write it down. So I'm gonna grab my pen real quick. So let's see. Let's write these down so I can remember what I've made here. So I have a one with clove, sage, and dragon's blood. That is for banishing evil, purifying a space, and for protection. And the other one we did had sage, lavender, and frankincense. That's going to be for boosting psychic abilities. And for relaxation. That was a nice, blend together to help, especially during this time. Unfortunately, we're going through a virus outbreak. It is a very serious thing, especially if people don't, follow what they're doing, wash their hands. It is creating a worldwide panic, and you should definitely, go for this sage, lavender, and frankincense. Because not only are you going to increase your psychic abilities, it is going to help you relax and keep you calm during these times. So I do recommend that one for sure. Let's go ahead and, I haven't used these in a while. Let's use one of those, it's just blue. Still a very pretty color. Let's see what I can put. Let's use this one. I wish I had green for this elixir I'm about to create, but I'm gonna do one for attracting money. I know a lot of us have some money issues, and we would like to bring in the money, or enhance our businesses or whatever we have going for ourselves. So let's do that right now. Vetiver, that's a good start for this. Vetiver will help attract money and repel thieves. You don't want those coming around, do you? Now you're trying to make money, not lose it. Let's put a little bit of that in there. Do 10 drops of vetiver. Very earthy. Very, very earthy smell. Some people will like it, some people don't. But it's the properties that you're going for, not just the smell. This one is a little bit thicker. It does come from a root. And it's also good for the root chakra. If you are familiar with the chakras, the root is all about stability. And this one doesn't want to come out. Maybe. Okay, we might attract money here. Might be a slow income. Slow but steady. Worth it in the end, Well, just maybe. Let's find out. Hey, for you guys sitting there, just watch me just pour oils into a container that's not gonna really work. Be kind of boring, huh? It's very thick. I apologize for this. This may take a minute. I'm gonna get vetiver everywhere. Watch it drip down this way. There we go. It's coming. It's almost like a molasses almost, but it is coming. There we go. I gotta wipe it off on the edge there to really let it attach to the bottle and drip down. I'm going to see if I can grab out of this here. That's going to add a little bit of dragon's blood to it. I don't really want to do that. And dragon's blood is always... We can mix a little bit of dragon's blood in there. That's not going to hurt it at all. Let's go ahead and see what I can get out of here. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere, guys. Slowly but surely. That's a big chunk of it. Give me one second, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab the coconut oil real quick. Maybe I can just suck up a little bit of coconut oil into this and really get it out of there. Just go ahead and unscrew this. Makes it easier to get to. Woo, buddy, about thought I was gonna drop it. Scared myself there for a minute. There we go. Now we're working. Now we're doing it. There we go. All right. Now we got some vetiver in there. Finally, guys, look at that. Sorry, it takes some time with some of these oils. Some are thicker than others, like I said. But back to what we're doing. We are trying to increase our income, or maybe even a promotion of some sort in our job fields. What else was good for this? I believe it was, yes, cinnamon. Let's go with some more of those earthy scents and sweet scents. Let's drop some cinnamon in there. Got a little bit of vetiver, not a lot, but a little bit of vetiver in there. Cinnamon seems to drop a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So big drops of cinnamon in there. But you got cinnamon and vetiver. Like I said, vetiver is going to help you attract money and repel thieves, which is really good for that. So sage is got a lot of uses for what I'm doing right now. I can also put a little bit of sage in there too. Might as well. Let's go ahead and do it. You know, sage is helpful for that. So let's grab a smaller little leaf here. We're just gonna break this one in half and drop 2 little chunks into the bottle. Just I get stuck on that vetiver that's at the top there. But that is in there. So now we have one for attracting money, one for relaxation and increasing your psychic abilities. We have another one that I created was purifying your space, banishing evil, and for protection. That's a little bit of what I'm doing today. As I have a lot more time being cooped up in my house now. So out of all these that I've listed for you guys, if there's anything that you're wanting specifically, let me know. I'm gonna create a bunch of different ones today. Probably a lot of the same ones so I can, ship to whoever. If shipping's not available, I will find a way to get it to you, after this is all over and done with. But I will continue making these as I bring in more ingredients and whatever the demand is, whatever you're looking for. I will try to focus more on what everybody is looking for at a certain time. I know a lot of people look for protection and increasing your psychic abilities, but there's a lot more than that out there. Like I said, I have some of these on here. Let's see. Promotes good health. Some for sleep. Thyme is good for sleep. Peppermint's good for sleep. So, they're not just about healing or protection. There's so much more stuff to it. Helps give you energy, boosts your creativity, speeds up a spell. For consecration, that's cinnamon. Cinnamon will help speed up a spell so it can, manifest quicker. Helps you consecrate, your magical tools. You can use that to, bless them and consecrate your tools. Lemongrass will release stress, which I'm going to go ahead and add some of that to this second one we made here with the sage and frankincense. I'm going to add a couple pieces of lemongrass. There we go. I forgot to write down this other one. We did use vetiver, cinnamon, sage, and I'm just going to add to that second one there that I added lemongrass. So there you have it, guys. This is what I'm going to be doing. Like I said, I will post a link down in the description below to follow my link on Facebook so you guys can purchase these yourselves. I will have plenty in stock, so but if I do run out, just bear with me. I will buy more stuff as I can get it in and create more. The more I have in demand, I will buy more product up front so I have more for everybody. So please, take time to, below this video, hit the subscribe button, like the video, share it with your friends. Sure, there's a lot of magical people out there that are looking for elixirs. Some these aren't going to be expensive elixirs, as I do get a lot of my stuff pretty cheap, so I can create elixirs for the people that can, want to be able to afford the stuff. So, look at my prices, compare them with others. I'm sure you'll see that I, make it profitable for you guys. Not profitable, but affordable for you guys. And, just please just share this. Bring awareness to my shop, for it's got a lot of good stuff in there. May have some mystery boxes going on. I know a lot of people are interested in mystery boxes. Those could include a variety of things, depending on which mystery box you buy, the smaller one or the bigger one. So I am doing I will be doing those. The mystery boxes will come with, I think, probably the smaller one will probably come with like maybe five little things that go with it. The bigger box will come with closer to 15 things, and I am putting with those mystery boxes. If I sell, I want to say, if I sell probably about 30 of each, I will put in the names of people who bought, and I will draw a name out of there, and that person will win, a bigger prize. So there is the chances for something bigger. So don't think that this is all you can get, because there's always more you can get. The more you buy, the more your name goes in. So it's every time you make a purchase, your name will go in. So you can buy each individual oil and make different a bunch of entries, however you want to do it. I mean, that may be a little bit of a mess when it comes to shipping out and all that stuff. So, do whatever you have to do to win the big prize. This is up to you. So this is what I'm going to be doing. You guys have a great time. Enjoy your time indoors as much as you can. Make the best of it. Goodbye.